FA16 here again with the Glarry Mustang. We got the nut resolved somewhat. This very end one, I messed it up before. I accidentally took too much out of it and I had to have a little piece of foil there just to get it off the board so it wouldn't be buzzing all the time and it didn't ring out like it's supposed to. Now it rings out like it's supposed to, but it's not perfect. I got scared. I didn't want to go in too deep with it, so I got the local guitar shop guy, Kim Shoemaker. If you're watching this, thanks a lot, brother, for helping me out fix this nut, man. I got Kim to put, he did a little magic trick. It looked like he had a little bottle of super glue. He put a couple drops in there and he got some kind of little spray thing and then sprayed it a couple times and said, okay, don't touch this thing for about 24 hours. So I didn't touch it. I gave it a week. Then I went back in there and got the little bitty file and then 2 times, two different times, put the string back on it, checked it, and it was fine. So I did it one more time. I thought, okay, that's 2 times. I'm not going to do it again and ruin it again, because this thing has to be right. It's going to be going to a good friend of mine. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be helping me do a few things, and this is going to be his payment right here. He's going to be, I think he'll like this thing. Now, last time you saw this thing, it had the Squier Mustang pickups in there. Now, this thing has the Douglas Telecaster, the full, I call it the full metal tele because it's got double humbuckers and a Telecaster. So these are from the Douglas Telecaster. Well, here we go. And I think last time you saw this didn't have these gold Les Paul style knobs on here. I think it looked good with this. These Les Paul style knobs on here. Okay, here we go. Enough of my lip flapping. Let's make it happen. Sean, I borrowed that from you, brother. Now we're on the bridge. And you're probably wondering if the middle position is in phase or is it not. Check this out. Nope, it's not in phase. I did that on purpose because I wanted to. How many Peter Green style tone Mustangs do you see around? Not very many, do you? We might still be having a small issue. Now these Glarrys, The nuts are cut very shallow, and when you fret the first fret, finger, shucks, fret the string on the first fret. Since the nut is cut so high, it actually stretches the string and it makes it out of tune up here towards the top. And Brother Ryan was saying you don't get in tune till like down here on the 6th fret, because he just demonstrated a Mustang style guitar, the single coil version. It was a glarry, but I mean these guitars are less than $100, and you can't expect them to be perfect. Just always expect to do some kind of setup work, a little modification here and there. You might need to. These right here were nice when I got it. The sides here. Some of them you can't do this. You'll be bleeding all over the place. You'll be getting blood all over your fingerboard and stuff. So, speaking of fingerboards, this fingerboard's a little bit dry, but it's not the end of the world. But I've been doing a little practicing with a couple of things. Too far there. How many of you know what that song is there? I was just trying to. It's got a good tone to it. And for a sub $100 guitar, sub under $100. If you don't mind doing a little work on them, if you got some experience doing some kind of setup work and all, if you don't mind doing a little work, it's nice. Shoot. The neck on this one is actually a little bit better than my Squier Bullet Mustang, because I think the factory goofed up a little bit and the frets aren't all the way down on this side, especially the treble side here. I got a special fret hammer and I lightly tapped, and I had to got the leveler out, but I had to actually do some spot leveling on the Mustang, the Squier Mustang Bullet. This one right here, I don't think it needed anything except for maybe just a little kiss on the sides, and it needed the nut work there a little bit. I accidentally went a little bit too far on the very end there, but as far as like the pots, the switch, the jack, bridge, it's all stock. It just has these Douglas pickups in there from the Douglas Telecaster, and I happen to wire this one backwards so that when you have them both together you get out of phase. But normally, if you play one at a time, it's normal. And if you flip all the way to the bridge pickup, this bridge pickup It doesn't have that real bright, in your face, boom, punchy, like a humbucker usually does, right? Humbucker on the bridge is usually really, really bright and real punchy. But this one here is kind of mild, kind of tame a little bit, I guess a little bit dark. I've got the tone all the way up and volume all the way up. If you put them together, my friend is going to be pleased with this thing, I guarantee it. Yep, it sure is. I just want to make sure that nut was mostly straight. Now, it's not perfect, but he does a lot of this. I can't do it. He does like... he does all kinds of finger tapping stuff. He can do it really good. I can do a little bit, but not as much as he can. But anyway, guys, enough of my rambling, enough of my chit-chat. Well, at least you got to hear some sounds. And this is the Glarry Mustang. I got this on eBay for around 85, 90 bucks. Something like that. But it's pretty nice. Now the back is not blue burst, it's black. The front has a blue burst to it. It's a really nice shade there, really nice wood grain and all that good stuff. With it being a darker color guitar, and yes, it will show smudges and whatnot, but just get you a rag and clean it up, you know what I mean? But these gold knobs, they look to me they look really good on here. Alright guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you are, and always remember, keep on rocking, make the world a better place. This is Birdman 316. Sayonara.